After 7 months of driving our 4x4 across Indonesia, this may very well be our final episode in the country. Time is running out, our car paperwork is about to expire, and we need to reach a border as quickly as possible. Embark with us for this adventure. Our route takes us from Java, the nation's main island, onto a 25-hour ferry and deep into the jungles of Borneo. We'll explore remote rainforest, search for wild orangutans, and experience the long voyage aboard a local ferry, all while the clock keeps ticking. This is our final ride through Indonesia.
We are Nick and Mathilde, and we've left everything behind to travel the 7 continents with our Land Rover Defender, the Albatross.
Europe, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Asia, and Africa. A world tour for real. We want to see it all.
This is day 1210. We're on our way to Borneo, Indonesia.
This is the Next Meridian Expedition. Now at the mechanic shop, the jobs have just finished. So we have the 4 stub axles checked and re-greased, and we changed 2 bearings. One was crushed and the other one was damaged. We changed one of the seals. We did all the engine jobs, so the crankshaft seal, the water pump seal. We changed the oil, redid all the coolant because obviously we had to remove the cover gasket for the engine. Yeah, I think that's most of the job. So Dottie the mechanic here is an awesome Land Rover mechanic. He's really in the top 10 of this world tour, probably top 5. He really took care of Albo like it was his. And now the next challenge is to cross the border to Malaysia as fast as we can, because we have received a warning letter from Indonesia saying, hey, you've overstayed, and we have by 2 weeks. All right, now it's time to go. See you guys. Bye.
We've just landed in Jakarta, but our journey through Indonesia began months ago, far to the east. We crossed from Timor at the far east of Indonesia to the wild island of Sumba, over a 30 hours ferry, and discovered the fascinating culture and nature of this island. We then drove and climbed the rugged mountains on Flores and its superb volcano crater lakes. We wandered through remote Sumbawa and dove with the whale sharks. We faced trouble in Lombok and made friends. We felt the spirit of Bali, underwater and high up on the slopes of its highest volcano. And finally, we stood in awe before the volcanoes of Java, rode the volcanic sand by bikes, and spent the best weekend with the overland community of Indonesia. Indonesia did not feel like one, but many countries. Here in Jakarta, things are complicated. Long day? Finally! Is the car working?
The car is all working.
And what about the paperwork? Do we have to leave Indonesia?
We need to get out of Indonesia fast.
Can you explain?
Very fast. Our carnet passage expired since March and we are now in August. We are supposed to stay 6 months and this is our 7th month, so we are 2 claims negative. So we need to get out of here fast, and the Land Rover community and the Automobile Club of Indonesia has helped us out to get out swiftly, but they said you need to go now, so.
Next up, Kalimantan, Borneo.
Boom.
We're staying at the house of our friends Adeline and Rifki. They're a bit camera shy, but they've been hosting us in Jakarta. And in a big town like this, well, town, megalopolis, capital, city, I don't know how you call it, not a town. It's very nice to have people you know.
We now have a 6 hours and a half highway drive all the way to the port, and then from the port we have a 25-hour ferry to the next island, Borneo, and we have to figure out our tickets for that ferry once we get to the airport. So we have a little bit of a mission. It is now 1:40 p.m. and our ferry is at 11 p.m. I think we will make it just in time, but we need to go. So let's go. What is this ferry? Chitra 6 today, but no, cancelled.
Chitra 9.
Because the next one is tomorrow, but 3 p.m.
Kita berangkat jam berapa? Jam 15.
So much for trying to escape as fast as possible. Our ferry was cancelled last night, so we're trying to get tickets this morning and trying to leave this morning from Java Island and go to Borneo. Run 2, taking the ferry. Run 2. Ferry to Borneo Islands. We should be able to board if this one is not cancelled, but there's other cars this time, so we should get on.
Yeah, we got our tickets, I'm sure we do. They said we get a little sleeper bed with AC, so we're curious to see what that looks like.
Fancy.
Yeah, 25 hours of ferry.
And it's our last ferry of Indonesia.
Last place of Indonesia, and we need to quickly get to the border, so we already lost another day because of the cancelled ferry. Fingers crossed, don't get a penalty.
That pirate flag next to the Indonesian flag on that truck, I've heard recently that it's just a video game flag, but apparently it's been associated with anti-corruption demonstration, and so the government really doesn't like it. So it's cool, it's the first time I see it. Wow, look at this truck. Onion, potatoes, eggs.
That is a big truck, so full.
If this one falls, lots of food. Between the tracks, we find the passenger deck. What's your name?
Agu.
Agu, Mathilde.
Alpha Golf.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This way?
Smoking room here.
Yeah, okay. Informasi. Oh, setting up into the bed, yo. Look at this.
Not bad.
Well, we're gonna get cozy in here with everybody.
I just saw you killing some sort of bug though.
Yeah, I did.
So we've got 24 hours to go, and it's going to get busy in here. But at least AC, they have restaurants, they have a bathroom, they have some of the basic services, so I think we'll be sweet. I'm just gonna get here before they steal our beds. There we go. Before we board, we meet our neighbors. And of course, a group photo is mandatory. I think I'm just gonna go for noodles. Coffee crispy.
Some people have priorities at the beginning of a long trip.
Yeah, ice cream. You need ice cream. You need your AC. And we set sail north. 25 hours confined on a ferry. A few movies, a few card games, a surprise karaoke show, a little sleep, and at last, land on the horizon. We finally made it! Yes!
How was the night?
Night was loud. The TV was really loud, the lights were on, everybody was talking and shouting, so we just had to get through it. I think I also get a few bug bites on my neck right here. So that's perfect.
Good stuff.
Yeah, amazing.
Slept so, same bug bites everywhere, and it was mostly the kids. They were asleep between, I'd say, midnight and 4, and then they were not asleep, and you could hear like, hello, good morning, hello. So they wanted to interact, but Nick and I were like, let us sleep.
Enjoy your trip.
Bye bye.
Hello.
Hello. Kalimantan, baby, the last island in Indonesia. Yeehaw. Look, there's a chilling orangutan on their car sticker.
Oh yeah.
We're in the right place.
We might need to rush to the border, but now that we are in this part of Borneo, there is something we can't skip. This island is home to a creature found nowhere else but here in Sumatra, the orangutans. We can't leave Borneo Island without meeting this famous inhabitant, even if it means risking delays. So we will head straight into the rainforest to find them.
We're literally jumping from one boat to another, from the ferry to the orangutan tour boat. It's going to be super cool. It's 3 days, but we need to pack compact. Luckily, our friend from Matador, Chris and Jamie, always gear us up with compact stuff. So a compacting pouch to put all of my clothes. We have some compact toothpaste. Here, some compact towel. No, you open this and it gets really big. What else do I need? My little all-rounder, whatever you need to for the day sling bag. What else? Some card games. That's not Matador. That is Monopoly. Monopoly? No. Oh, we have our zoom lens. That's to catch the orangutan in the action. Ah, this little toothbrush cover. Need to put all of this in my best friend with the camera gear, and we're ready to go. Terima kasih. Actually, not this one. Open this up. Hi, apa kabar?
Bye.
Hi, hello. Our boat this time. Wow.
Matilda.
Wow.
Matilda.
5-star.
Matilda, yeah.
Said someone died because of a truck.
Yeah, in 2001.
So we listen to Andre and we don't swim.
Swimming. We have our guide Andre, we have the captain Chris, and we have this guy, name?
Bunny.
Bani.
So we got 4 staff.
Bani, assistant captain?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Nice to meet you, Bani.
I think we got a team of 4 and then us 2 on this wooden boat. Leaving the port of Kumai behind, our boat slips into the wide river and then deeper into the jungle through narrow, winding streams, even further upstream.
On our first day, we meet the river's residents. Nick glimpses an orangutan through the trees, but too fast for the camera. We also meet the proboscis monkeys with their famously comical noses. The bigger, the better, at least if you're male. Further along, we spot gibbons, the smallest type of ape, tailless but lightning fast, swinging high above. At night, with the ranger's help, we discover another side of the jungle. 8-legged creatures to make your skin crawl, and one charming little kingfisher. Spooky.
They are so cute here. They got 2 candles out, tons of dishes. So we've got tofu, shrimps, noodles, salad, and rice. How's it going?
It's very nice. I love the noise of the jungle. The cicadas. It's also the cicadas at night like this.
Yeah.
This is the bed for tonight. A nice mosquito net, a boat, and the noise of the jungle.
For now, we just hear a lot of crickets, but there are monkeys.
I heard them fighting earlier. It was pretty intense.
Alright, we're ready for bed. Tomorrow,
No harm done.
more stuff.
We're parking on the left side, not on the harbor or on the right side, because in the right side we have something like orangutan, unfriendly orangutan exactly. The name is Atlas. It is the big male, so sometimes they come to the boat and broke anything.
Wow.
On our way to camp number 2 to see orangutans.
Hopefully a big alpha male. Andre, maybe? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
Find big orangutan.
Bam!
Thank you!
Okay.
Carnivora plant. If this one is hanging on the leaf, yeah, another one is growing from the ground. You're small baby, right?
Oh yeah, small baby.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, small baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Angry with us for being here. So he's with his mouth and he's picking up small branches and throwing them at us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We're in your forest, dude.
We found the orangutan, and there's like maybe 6 or 7 of them. I don't know, sometimes more, sometimes less. And they're so cute. It's mostly moms and their babies. Our guide told us that they keep the babies for 5 to 8 years, so it's a long time feeding someone else. And they're just like super chill, just like hanging around, grabbing a fruit, playing.
Yeah, they're cute. And the little babies are hanging off from one hand off branches.
Yeah,
And we're just like, dang.
they
we're
could
not
do
falling
pull-up.
off right now.
It's hard to put in words. Standing there, watching these giants move with impossible grace high above us, it's unforgettable. This is a research park where rescued orangutans are reintroduced to the wild. Food is provided in limited amounts to help them adapt, which is why this forest is so alive with these rare apes. Still, no alpha male yet, but we have one last ranger camp to check.
Now it's getting really interesting because as we go deeper into the forest and further up the river, it's getting super narrow, and now the captain is hyper focused to make sure that we're single tracking up the river, because otherwise if we get stuck in the bushes, the rotors are gonna die. It's so crazy to think that there are people living deep in the jungle, literally on huts that are on stilts. Crazy. They're completely, I imagine, self-sufficient.
Nick is right, they are self-sufficient. They grow rice away from the river, fish in its waters, and gather fruits and medicine from the forest. If they need supplies, it's a long trip down and an even longer one back upstream. And there he is, the alpha male, the orangutan king, a massive ape gliding through impossibly thin branches. He pauses, watched us, as curious about us as we were about him. For a moment, the jungle falls silent. We'd give anything to know what's going through his mind.
Back home!
Yeah, back to Albo. We have finished our tour. It is time for us to go into Malaysia, our 34th country. I'm super excited. But first things first, we have a 14-hour drive through small potholed roads. And then we have one more challenge, which is crossing the border without any issues or penalties because our carnet is expired and we overstayed in the country. So we've got two problems.
Pani, thank you so much. Thank you, take care. Take care. Slowly. Thank you.
Our first drive across Borneo is sobering. Endless rows of oil palms stretch to the horizon. We'd heard of the staggering deforestation rate, but seeing it with our own eyes is another matter entirely.
Kilometer after kilometer, we crawl along winding roads. Rural villages, farmland, and the mystical immense native forest still holding on. The road is a narrow corridor through an ocean of green.
Quite the challenge to pass those ones, huh?
Very, very tough, and especially with all the windy roads here, there is never enough space to safely take over, so sometimes you're just stuck behind them and you just gotta put music on and wait, you know? And then as soon as it's possible, bam, go for it.
Bam!
Bam. Yay!
We have crossed the equator line
Ah, nice.
for the first time in 2 years.
True.
Last time we crossed the equator line, it was July 2023. We were in Ecuador in South America. And since then, Albatross has been non-stop in the southern hemisphere, pinching myself every time to think how much we're just driving, you know?
How far and all around the world?
Yeah, we're like crossing those lines one after the other, and that's the meaning of next meridian for those who joined us recently. So we're really going one meridian after the next and just driving and sweating every single one. to camp.
That's pretty good.
Like it?
Oof. Maybe a tiny bit further.
And this is our last campsite of Indonesia. Ah, a little scooter coming in the distance, some oil palm plantations, some red dirt, and lots of green. It's not our best campsite of all of Indonesia, but just before a border, it will do. 9 hours to cover 350 kilometers.
Something like that, yeah.
You look tired.
I am tired. That was a long, long day of just driving and just sitting and go, go, go. Now we have 5 hours left. So tomorrow, hopefully by 2 p.m, we should be at the border.
Across to Malaysia. Nick said he has a plan. First shower, second cookies, third card games.
Yeah, that's my plan tonight.
Lagi nggak ada kosong.
This?
Sayur, no?
No, ayam nasi.
Ayam nasi.
Okay, ayam nasi. Miel, niem,
Tu veux quoi?
les noodles.
Mie.
Mie,
Mie.
mie.
Ah.
Mie goreng, one.
One.
Nasi,
ayam.
ayam, two.
Dua.
Okay. Okay. We got it.
So many months in Indonesia and
Still not figuring it out.
still struggling.
Yeah.
Terima kasih. Di taman sini?
Hello, Rivis.
Nick?
Nick.
Mathilde.
Apa?
Mathilda.
Matilda.
Matilda.
Yeah. We were thinking was Nick. This is probably our last side of the road lunch
Yeah.
of Indonesia. And it deserves a moment of appreciation. Because I mean, we spend so much time in the side of the road food places. What's your favorite memories of Indonesia?
I think for me it's the volcanoes, the beaches of Sumba, the whale sharks, snorkeling, and the orangutans.
Okay, I thought you'd pick the volcano drive in Sumbawa.
Nah.
No? Okay.
It was good, but it wouldn't be my highlight. I think those four are my highlights.
Okay. Me, I think it was the Pasola in Sumba, that festival where we saw
Yeah.
like people fighting with spears on horsebacks. That was really cool. Oh, there's so many. I loved Bromo when we went motorbike riding in Bromo. That was super cool.
Matilda's new passion is motorbikes.
Yeah.
Can't stop talking about it.
Every time I tell Nick, I want to go riding. I feel there was some beach and diving. Ahmed in Bali, that was cool.
Yeah.
The diving, the free diving. And the people, like, I know it's super cheesy, but the Indonesians have been super welcoming, and they keep like offering us food and inviting us everywhere. So that day at the Land Rover Festival where we cooked crepe for everyone, all the Indonesians, that was a really good memory. Out of the whole world tour, Indonesians have been so welcoming. I mean, everywhere people are welcoming, but Indonesians have been so generous. Look at this lady, she's been so kind to us since we arrived. Anyways, last lunch, enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers. Boom.
105.
Okay?
Okay.
Good photo.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
The rain is intense. It's like Indonesia is upset that we're leaving. It is flooding everywhere. All the roads are stagnating at the bottom of the up and down hills, and there's at least this much water. Wow. As the border draws near, tension returns.
Okay, moment of truth. Will we go through? Fingers crossed. Let's go.
It's parked over there. Park over here? Okay. Do you want to park over there? Oh, okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you say no need on the old one, only on the new one. Only on the new one. Okay. Perfect. So we are okay? Yeah. Thanks. Bye bye. Thank you, sir. Bye bye. Thank you. Well, I guess it was easier. It was really easy.
Yeah, out of Indonesia.
Awesome. We are going into Malaysia. It was actually a 15-minute process. And now the border officials let us through. Support from the community helped us plead our case. We thank everybody, seriously, who made this journey through Indonesia so special. And just like that, Malaysia begins. In the next episode, we continue this overland world tour through our 35th country. Hard to believe, but there are many more to come. Subscribe and join the ride. We need to start getting cozy. I'm creating a little snack pile right here. Look at
this. For those who don't know, Nick is very organized.
Yeah, and I like it, very easy access. Snack pile, boom, start with a Coke. Let's do it. Cheers.
Wow, there's a lot of things in your snack pile.